Okay. Hi guys, I'm KingLink25, your Jackpot Games, your Master None. And today we're doing something a bit interesting. We're playing the first ever 3DS game stream for myself, really. This is the first, and it's Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. So yeah, this is one of the 4 remaining Ace Attorney games I still need to blast through. Investigation 2, along with Investigation 2, The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, and of course, Spirit of Justice. So it's on my to-do list. It's a bit different, and it was a bit of a challenge to even just get working because it's on a 3DS system. And it is notoriously hard to stream a 3DS system, and now that I think about it, I have to go grab something. I'm so sorry. I have to go. I'll be right back. There we go. Almost forgot I have to go grab my own copy of the game to prove that I can use the emulator. So, yeah, it's using the Sonic background, but okay. 3DS? Yes, 3DS, as in one of these. So, first thing first, there's my emulator proof. I have a copy of the game digitally on my own personal 3DS system. So, it is perfectly fine for me to play using emulators, which is the only way to play a 3DS game on stream these days. I know, right? So this took a lot of work and a lot of research to get working. So I really hope everyone appreciates it, and yeah, and just enjoys the show, but mostly. All right, so enough of me blabbing. Let's get to this, huh? Okay, so this whole game is full on touchscreen. Every last bit of it. Except for like pausing and going to the side, stuff like that. So that's why I'm gonna click in, and you can sort of see my cursor near the screen. My foot pedal down below my foot is connected to the screen swap button. Basically, I can switch screens on the fly and switch what screen gets priority view. So we're gonna hit go and get started. So enter a name that was played up on our save data. Okay. Well, what else do I enter? Okay. This is a work of fiction. The characters and groups of events portrayed within are in no way time resemble those of the real world. Interesting way to start.
If anything happens to me, go and see this man. He should be able to help.
Nice accent, too. That's interesting.
Blasted witches.
So thank you, Mohammed. How you doing today while we're watching the intro scene for this? Alice was here second. Nice running. We just got started, dude.
No, that's impossible.
Just wait for his name. I remember I played this game a handful of times. I haven't know. It's been a very long time since I played through it last. So everything's kind of fresh. Well, not very fresh, is it?
Go without me. Quickly. Get going.
So we'll have an Alistair here right now. That's awesome. How you guys doing? How's your day? Is main as an instrument? Can you use computer case filled with anything but PC parts? Let's see. My day is great. Let's see. Well, let's see here. My day is okay. Mayonnaise is not an
Well,
instrument.
what do we have
And
here?
can you use a computer case filled with anything but PC parts? Yes, you can actually. There are very few rare builds where you actually turn the computer into a freaking aquarium. I thought I got a kick out of saying that. On a dark and stormy night. Don't most old tales open up with that?
What the blazes? How on earth did a vehicle end up on top of that tree?
You know, the nice thing about this game is it's voiced.
Blimey. This
Most of it
gonna be
is.
a tough nut to
Well,
crack.
about 40-50% of it.
There is one man I know who could get to the bottom of this.
Always love voice work. I know, right?
Did you say witches, Professor?
That's right. People in the Middle Ages very much believed in their existence. That is the reason why they had witch trials. Do you see?
Witch trials? Did witches really exist in those days?
I'll play that little clip later. I don't want to like kick myself here. If it has to be, it can be. We can beat it with a stick, maybe. Just what jacket these days?
Well, my boy, witch trials certainly existed, although nobody ever truly used magic. Witches were nothing more than superstition and legend.
Meanwhile, above London, about 20,000-30,000 feet up.
Wow, look, it's really London. Come on, Nick, take a look.
I know you're excited, Maya, but can a guy get a few last Z's in?
This is no time to be sleeping. You won't win in an English court of law with that attitude.
This trip is just an exchange visit courtesy of the Legal League of Attorneys. I won't be defending in court officially.
Oh,
Yeah, you will.
Well, that's no fun.
Oh dear. Ooh.
You know you're always at your best when working under pressure, but who can say how things would go over here?
I wish you wouldn't talk like that. You only jinx the whole thing.
Very true. He is a lawyer and famous for it, indeed. So with that, I will give you Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright, 8th attorney. So the name is wrong. My butt off. So this game is a little different. It's about 40 to 50% casework, and the rest of it is, well,
The
Professor
radio
Layton
seems to want to
puzzles.
Stop.
That's the point. That's what I'm playing.
It's a bit unusual for this time of year, don't you think?
I agree, Luke. But I believe it is easing off a little now, so it should clear up soon.
I hope it does clear up soon. Especially the
Looks good
lightning.
though.
Afraid of lightning, I take it?
Of course not. I'm not a little kid, you know. It's just that I hate how it flashes suddenly and takes me by surprise.
That's lightning. Then let's wait a while for it to settle. Luke, I have just the thing that takes your mind off of it. Take a look on the bookshelf. The bookshelf? What's on the bookshelf? You'll know when you find it. Did you call it your usual method of investigating? Now this one threw me off big time. Of course I do. It's best as much. But let's be sure, let's have a refresher. When you use a magnifying glass for investigation, this will appear automatically. Slide the stylus along the touchscreen to move the glass around. The secret is to slide as if you're drawing a line. While moving the magnifying glass, it will sometimes appear orange. When this happens, give the screen a light tap. Doing so will investigate the point of question. In addition to important information, there are also puzzles and hit coins awaiting to be found. Hit coins will become invaluable later on when tackling difficult puzzles. Okay, let's give it a try. Alright, so this game has a bit of a score system. Oh, still talking here. Touch the slide on the touch screen, light tap to investigate. The technique can be used to investigate points of interest, right? Now let's investigate the bookshelf. Now, so this game has a bit of a remix of how the score things. The number of puzzles you ace successfully on the first try, the number of hit coins you get, and the amount of credibility you have at the end of the game goes into your final score. With the final score being about 5k. So I basically can use my mouse to drag around the top screen, which I'll show now. And then stop on any point I find suspicious to lightly tap it. Points of interest that are orange is information, but if they glitter like they're doing now, you got a hit coin. Every screen has about 3 to 5 of them, so search well. That's all the hit coins I need to worry about this sector for. So to the bookshelf. Into the picture book. Wow, I wouldn't expect that you to have a picture book, Professor. Wait a second. That's right. There's a puzzle hidden in that book. Should have known you have puzzles hidden in your books. Alright then, Luke, let's see if you solve this one. Naturally, after all, I am your apprentice. Alright. The cornerstone of any Professor Layton game apparently is puzzles. Acing it right will give you the number of pick crash, which is your final score, which adds up to your final score of the game. With 5k being 5 or 10k being perfect, I think. Oh. A light witch and dark witch are trying to fly back home to the castle. Each castle covered to match each witch. The correct way home is connected by colorful paths of light. Touching one will cause all of that color to disappear. Help the witches find the right path to the respective castle by removing unwanted paths. Touching the path will make move all that color. Remember, the light witch lives in the white castle, and dark witch lives in the black castle. The witches will travel on any colorful path they encounter as they fly up. Okay, so I'm gonna switch it back to the bottom screen. So the puzzle here is it's a pipe puzzle. These aren't too bad at all. So you want to start by pick one witch and sort of trade out the path. Start darky here. Well, if I did that, let's get rid of greens, and then purples. That does not feel right, does it? If that happens, then the white witch will go to the wrong castle. I was working on this one of the tests earlier, but I don't remember how exactly how it went. It's all a combination of things, you know? That works. Okay, now this one. That'll work. So once you think you have the solution, you just whack submit. You can also take memos to figure out if you need help with something. So I can just like, whatever. I can hit quit if I need to, or hit coin, use one of my hit coins. There's also a reset button in case you get so epically stuck you have to reset. So I'm going to submit because I have it. Got it.
See what you think of this. As you'd expect from a gentleman in training.
Nice and simple, just the way I love it. Outstanding, both witches managed to cross the colorful path and find their way home. Well done. That was a piece of cake. I didn't solve harder puzzles than that. I think the previous game did have a lot of hard puzzles. I'm pleased to hear that. It's a charming little puzzle, though. Looks straight out of a fairy tale. If only the witches of the Middle Ages were as jolly as the ones in the picture book. Yes, indeed. Well, looks like the rain's about to stop, so I prefer to go home. Okay. No, where did my umbrella? Someone knocked on the door. I think we have a visitor. At this late hour, I can't say I've been expecting anybody. I'll go see who it is. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that is the young lady from... This would be the young lady from the accident we saw in the opening scene, isn't it? Are you Mr. Herschel Layton? Yes, he is. My dear young, how can he be assistance? I've been asked to give you a letter. That's quiet. Oh, I've just been turning the wrong knob, haven't I? Oh my god, I've been turning the wrong knob the whole dang time. I'm so sorry. Carmine? Who's Carmine? He was a student of his a number of years ago. If I recall correctly, he is now a detective. Wow, detective? About Carmine. Yes. Well, I'm sorry. I appear there may be a matter of some considerable importance within this letter. Let's read it right away.
Dear Professor, it has been a long time. There is so much I would like to tell you, but at present I do not have the time. My life is in danger. I am being chased by something terrifying, and I am not sure whether I can escape. It all started in a town called Labyrinthia. A mysterious town. One that you will not find on any map. I found myself there during the course of an investigation. While I was there, a series of unbelievable events occurred right before my eyes. I realized the town held a mysterious secret and decided to get to the bottom of it. But before I could, they found me.
That's ominous.
I escaped from Labyrinthia with a young woman by the name of Espella. It was my belief that she held the key to solving the secret of that town. It is not me they are pursuing, it is Espella. As such, I am asking you to help her. Labyrinthia hides an ominous mystery.
A mystery, huh?
This is one puzzle that appears to be beyond my powers to solve. I apologize for imposing on you in this way. Your faithful student, Carmine Accidenti.
Wait, Carmine Accidenti. The man had a car accident. His name is Carmine Accidenti. Why is this man even allowed to drive? That's just screaming for bad luck. Letter from Carmine. Add to him items. Well, never. Professor, am I right in assuming that you are the Espella to which Carmine was referring to? Yes, she is. Tell me, what on earth happened? I'm afraid I'm not entirely sure. It seems that we were being chased relentlessly. They caught up with us, and we were attacked. As a result, Carmine was injured. I see. I'm sorry to hear that. He bravely did his best to ensure that I escaped safely. I beg you, please help him. Please help that brave man. You mustn't worry about him, Espella. Knowing Carmine as he does, we're sure that he'll be alright. But ever since I've known him, he's always been in some difficult situation or another, and he's never failed to win through. More importantly, at the moment, I'm frankly more concerned with your safety, Espella. You're concerned about her? According to this letter, the one they're after is you. Are you certain you're all right? Or you weren't injured at all? No, I'm fine, really. I think you better take a rest, even just for a little while. Your clothes are all wet too. I'll go ahead and find you a dry towel. Thank you. You're really too kind. Trouble. As soon as you're more comfortable, we can sit down and talk. Professor, if what was written in that letter is true, yes, indeed, it means this young lady is in real danger. It also means that her pursuers might even come to the office in search of her. I'll go and lock the door. Yes, that sounds like a good idea. At any rate, we'll need to talk to Espella and find out what this is really about. So, each of these little... Let me switch around a little bit. Each of these little window panes indicates a different mystery we have to solve. Clicking one will make the top screen change accordingly. The first pane said, a strange and just young girl is suddenly appeared to ask for Professor Layton for help. It would seem she's being pursued by someone or something. Espella is full of fear. I do not know who she is or where she has come from, but I wish to help her. So obviously, since we already explored everything in the room already, and you can just click in things and just make them repeat. So I'm going to click Espella. I'm sorry I put you both in all this trouble. Please think of nothing of it. Although, if it's alright with you, I'd like to hear a little more about what happened. We won't be able to protect you without a clear understanding of the circumstances. Protect him? It is my belief that you're quite in considerable danger. It is the duty of any gentleman to help a lady in trouble. I sincerely thank you. Now, it would certainly appear that you are being pursued. However, Carmine's letter didn't refer to your pursuit as they. Can you tell me who they might be? They are witches. Weren't they just talking about that noise? Did you say witches? Yes, witches, and they are truly terrifying. Carmine did best to protect me from them, but in the end he was unable to escape. They caught up with us. And if they realize I'm here, then you two may also end up in danger. Perhaps it would have been better if I hadn't come here. Espella, you mustn't worry yourself. Everything's going to be alright. Really? You have my word. We'll be on our guard. Nothing to worry about. The place is locked up, tightly locked up. She said witches, right? I'd like to inquire a little more if I may. Yes, of course. The town you came from is called Labyrinthia, right? Yeah, that's right. Espella, what's the matter? Well, we are in Labyrinthia now, aren't we? No, we're in London, England. London, England? I'm sorry, but I don't understand. What? No way. You mean you say you ever heard of England? That's some sheltering. Well, let's just say I never come across a place by that name in Labyrinthia. Espella, are you sure you're feeling alright? No, look, I believe Espella really doesn't know. Espella, about the town Labyrinthia. I'm afraid we never heard of it either. If I may ask, where exactly is it? It's what?
Anything you could want to know about Labyrinthia can be found in this book.
Anything.
I love how it fits a full voice thing. It's nice.
It's an amazing design. I've never seen a book quite like it.
Espella, would you mind if we had a closer look?
Of course.
Cutscene. Interesting. Back to Pokin. Huh?
I must be seeing things. It was as if the words were moving on the page.
They were.
No, Luke. It looked the same to me, too.
Look, There's a picture of the town in here. So this is Labyrinthia, is it?
Yes, that's Labyrinthia.
Very old school. How intriguing. The buildings all look really old, don't they, Professor? Indeed, Luke. I don't ever recall having seen this town before. Then this must almost be where the witches are pursuing you from. Is that right? Scooch up a little closer to my desk. I have to use my mouse, so... My arm gets tired. Spell. What exactly is this book? It seems somewhat valuable. This book is the Historia Labyrinthia. As she said just a moment ago, everything about Labyrinthia is written in this book. Everything, the entire story. Labyrinthia's story? If it contains absolutely everything, then it must also include something about witches. Yes, it does. All about with the witches, the events in the town, and the people living there. Everything that happened in the town is written in this book. And not only that, but also everything that's going to happen. What did you say? Historia Labyrinthia adds items. Interesting. Oh, more mysteries. Labyrinthia's secret. The town of Labyrinthia, portrayed within the book called the Historia Labyrinthia, is an old town like the likes of which the professor and Luke had never seen. A spell claims to be from this town. Apparently, everything that takes place in Labyrinthia is written in that book. A spell referred to refer to it as Labyrinthia's story. Interesting. Thank God not storming outside for real.
Professor, this certainly is very strange.
You think?
First that letter from Carmina, and now this book. If you ask
Carmina?
me, a speller doesn't seem to be lying. But witches chasing after people, it's all a little hard to believe.
Indeed. Cutscene.
It's certainly hard to believe, but I do find it fascinating.
Oh, poor thing. Do you want to come in from the rain? Don't open it! Huh?
Uh-oh. Ooh. Hello, witchy. Whoa. Oh man, the window repair is gonna be awful.
Professor, what was that?
That, Luke, was a witch.
You think? What a mess.
Professor, a spell has
Ooh.
been...
I'm sorry, I better be right back. I use restroom. So BRB. That's much better. Sorry for that.
Yes, that was careless of us. But to think they might enter by such means. And after I promised to protect her,
Do you think that was one of those witches that Espella was talking about?
More likely.
I can't say for sure, but it certainly looked that way.
Then what we just saw, was that magic?
I don't know. But something bizarre did indeed take place before our very eyes. Luke, I'm going to go and search for Espella. While I'm gone, I'd like you to...
Professor, I'm going too.
Oh.
Even if you disagree, I'm coming along. After all, I am your apprentice.
Okay, Luke, then let's go.
Well, when you have the job to do, you have the job to do. Right, I already put an important thing into the trunk. Cable tangle. Tutorial mode, engage. Thank you, Luke. We'll make sure to keep a record of all the important mysteries that we encounter. As well as all our progress we make in our investigation. These we kept in the trunk. Open the trunk at any time by touching the menu button in the bottom left. To look back on the story we made so far, you may wish to have a look at the story. Or alternatively, mysteries. You can also save your game for this menu. So I'll be following that rule of saving my game often. The witch broke into Professor Layton's study and snapped up Espella and escaped into the night. Could this mysterious power she will truly be witchcraft? I certainly did not anticipate Espella being snatched away right before our very eyes. We must do something about this. Now I believe we're all set to go. They seem to be headed toward the flames. Let's follow them and rescue Espella. Right you are, Professor. No, I don't have a British accent. I apologize. Clear night, though. We lost them, Professor. They got away. Yes, it appears so. However, we can be quite certain that they came this way. There may be someone who saw the witch carrying Espella. Right, let's start asking folks. Hey, look over there. Isn't that... Tremley, this one really got me stumped. I agree, sir. I told him this story. Constable Barton, I don't want agreement. I want answers. Yes, sir. Understand, sir. Inspector Chemley and Constable Barton? What are they doing here? They appear to be having some heated discussion about something. Perhaps it may have something to do with the witch we're pursuing. Let's see what they have to say, Luke. Good thinking. Alright, we finally have control of the game, and as my bot will say... So, this is the trunk screen. So, top screen shows your score, total hit coin, total playtime, and current location. Bottom of the screen will show your mystery, the story, your items, puzzle index of all solved puzzles already, and your options menu. So I'm going to check the options first. This allows you to control background, sound effects, confirm, all fun stuff. Items shows all your items that you picked up during your travels. The book, as well as Carmine's letter so far. You also see the number, all the story pieces you have so far. For now, though, we're going to save in slot 1. Ding! Finally, the puzzle index is where we save all previous puzzles. You can mark them. They have all the hints, and you can it tells you where they are, all sorts of fun stuff. So let's get back to the game. So first off, since we're in investigation mode, we gotta look around. Gotta find them coins, right? Two. All right. Not all screens have 3, but it's just good to scan through all and make sure you find them all, right? Like this. See what I mean? It's just best to try to poke around as best you can. So let's talk to the constable first. So that's what we get. Hey, you there! This area is off limits. Only Scotland Yard personnel allowed here. Hang on. Oh, it's you, Layton. What are you two doing here? It's been a while, Inspector. Has there been some kind of accident? Incident. Well, more of an accident than an incident. Over there, a motor vehicle has been heavily damaged. Heavily damaged vehicle, you say? That sounds rather serious. Well, I doubt that a Scotland Yard inspector would be involved in something as mundane as a simple traffic accident. Is there perhaps something unusual about this incident? As always, you're quick to pick up on the fire points. I should say there's something unusual. In fact, I've never seen or heard of an accident as unusual as this one. Barton, would you lead the talking to me? Yes, sir. Of course, sir. An unusual incident. Unusual in what way, precisely? Don't go concerning yourself with it. It's the job of the police to solve this case. You never know, Inspector. I may just be able to help you solve it. Just saying. I don't have the facts yet. Clues aren't just that easy to come by, you know. Yes, we got nothing so far. In fact, I'm sure we can use a helping hand. Oi, Barton! I thought I told you I'll do all the talking. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. Just a moment. Hey, I got it. Hey, Layton. What is it, Inspector? Well, that is to say, if you're so keen on getting involved, why not go and take a look at it for yourself? That was a sudden change of heart. It was, Luke, but a welcome one, wouldn't you say? Very well, Inspector. I will take a look. The vehicle is just up ahead, is it? Yes, it is. It's in the park just over there, if you know where I mean. The park is fairly big, so it's quite easy to lose your way. I suppose I'll have to explain. But listen, I'm only saying this once. Tutorial mode. When you want to go somewhere else, touch the move icon in the bottom right corner. Touching this will change from investigation mode to movement mode. The places you move to are indicated by red markers. Touch the search mode after moving to go back into investigation mode. Instantly, you're free to move to any location indicated by a red marker. This is a convenient way of moving since you can move a great distance with only a single touch. Look at the map and touch on the desired location. That's right, isn't it, Inspector? That's right, so now you know what to do. Why don't you go take a look? Oh, but don't forget, if you find anything, be sure to come and let me know. I'm waiting here for you. Professor, I think the unusual accident they're talking about, indeed, could very well have something to do with our own investigation. Let's go take a look at the scene of the accident, Luke. We may find some clues. Right, you are. When I hear back from them, I may just be able to make something of this case. With the backlog I got piled up, I have to take help where I can get it. News station is add to the map. Park, car crash site. Oh, also, apparently, Barton had the little goodie puzzle on him. Yes, that seems serious, Constable Barton. Feel sorry for the victims. Bits and pieces all over the place. What? The hamburger I bought for my lunch. It's all in pieces, a complete mess. Oh. You know, bits and pieces of people all over the place. It's kind of frightening. This is serious. Oh, I get it. You're talking about your hamburger. I've been trying to draw up my notepad, but I can't seem to get it right. Because I can't seem to concentrate on the case. That is serious. I have it sorted out for you. A hamburger puzzle? I love it. Puzzle 2. Barton's Burger. Worth for 30 picker up. The investigation into this nice mysterious event had come to a screeching halt. Constable Barton's favorite meal, the Scotland Yard burger, is in shambles, and he will not report back until he's had his meal. Help Barton put his precious burger back together. Don't forget the ketchup on the burger just right. Move and an ingredient to the touchscreen by touching and sliding the stylus. Move each piece into the center until they fit perfectly inside the burger. In other words, it's a puzzle. Like a literal puzzle. So the way you want to look at this one, from what I can understand, is, well, the ketchup. That's not right. Nope. Where do we... Hey, that looks right. That it doesn't look very right at all. That's better. So it's all about lining up the ketchup stain. Strangely enough in life, huh? So I'm gonna move this here, that there. Oh, there's a good lineup. And there you go. Automatically, some puzzles will automatically solve themselves.
This is my answer.
Which is quite pleasing.
Professor, I did it!
Consider this delicious investigation closed. That does look like a really good hamburger. Just get rid of the egg and that sausage, I'll be happy. A hamburger back in one piece. Now I can give this your all to this investigation. You have to last I can concentrate. Not a hamburger on the case. Care not to upset the inspector. Okay. Unusual cases. Did something else happen recently? What's this, boy? Have you been reading the papers? There's been an incident that all London's been talking about. I'm not Boy, I'm Luke, and I'll read the newspaper later. Well, I suppose it had nothing to do with the accident, I suppose. Anyway, a whole Scotland Yard is busy with it at the moment. Normally, I wouldn't get involved in something like this. It seems the inspectors are somewhat busy with other cases. I guess I have to search for a spell alone. So we're going to move now. I'm going to switch screens because it's kind of nice. Tap. Okay, so on the map screen, once you click a location, you can actually see what sort of preview of the area, as well as the number of hidden puzzles, as well as hidden coins hidden in the area. It tells you how many more coins you have left to find, so it's good. It's handy to use. So we're gonna go to the craft site, and let's see. Yowzer, that is something, all right. Professor, look over there. There's a car up in that tray. This is certainly out of the ordinary. I've never seen anything quite like it. Like Constable Barton said, it seemed extremely unusual. I mean, how on earth could something like this happen? We'll need to investigate this closely. Let's take a closer look at the car. Alright, as per normal, we have to look around and find hidden coins. And a 1. And a 2. And a 3. Honestly, I just sort of guessed that. Perfect. The more I see, the stranger it looks. It's as if the car just flew up there. Certainly taking some damage. You don't think, could the witch have done this? It's certainly possible. It appeared that the accident occurred only moments ago. Wait, what's that mark on the car? Excuse me, gentlemen. Yes, you two. We'll just stop right there. I'm afraid I have to ask you to leave. Uh-oh. This is the scene of an accident. We haven't finished investigating yet. As you no doubt see, it's all rather mysterious. We don't yet know the exact cause of this here mishap. Now, a safe place for the spectators, I'm afraid. I'll have to ask the both to move along. We're not spectators. We've been given permission from Inspector Chemley. Well, the inspector, you say? So you're here officially then, are you? In what capacity, I may ask? Well, not officially as such. My name is Herschel Layton. I'm an archaeologist. You're pulling my leg. You mean you're the famous Layton? Now that you mention it, you certainly do resemble a good professor. Of course he is the professor. So, Constable, if you don't mind, maybe we have a investigate a little closer. I'm put in charge here, but I can't afford to be wrong about this. We're all... I'm so happy I switched that out with its normal sound effect stuff. And that the little sound effect works now. For all I know, you might just be impersonating him. Wow, come on. If you're the real Professor Layton, I'm sure you have no trouble solving this little puzzle I just happen to have here. Sounds interesting. Let me see what you have. All right, take a look at this. Here we go again. Okay, other puzzles are more like top screen control with bottom screen being controlled. All right, so it said the local police force is assisting the museum to increase its security. The guard torches allow them to spot anything from up to 3 squares away. Do your best not to be seen and sneakily make your way out of the room. Touch the arrows on the touchscreen to indicate the direction. Move the direction indicated. Ugh. Each time you improve a space, so too will your opponent. Remember that your opponents will turn around and repeat their paths. Do not stand in front of the line of sight, or they will see you. If they do see you, you move back to the previous space. Reach the exit without the opponent's seeing. You can also use the D-pad or circle pad. Since I don't have that really turned on right now, I'm using the screen buttons. Oh. Ah, beans. I screwed that up badly. Ah, how tight. There we go.
Allow me to show you.
One little mistake, but okay. Some puzzles are forgiving. They'll give you the
puzzle.
At least I think that was forgiving. Probably not. That's it. You solved it. Judging by the way you solved that puzzle, no doubt you must be the one only Layton. Of course, from the very start, I had a fairly good idea as you, Professor. From the very start, you seem to have your doubts, Constable. Well, feel free to investigate if you wish, but there's the one last thing. Yes. Later, when you got a free moment, you mind signing my helmet? Are you sure that's allowed? Come on, Luke. Let's take a look around before the constable changes his mind. Tell me, look, did you notice anything strange when you looked at the car? Well, to be honest, the accident is pretty weird. Well, yes, but if we're supposed to this accident occur naturally, then there's one particular mark that should not be there. Professor, the handprint. There's a handprint on the bonnet. Well spotted, Luke. By the way, bonnet means hood. But a handprint of that size is too big to be left by any normal person. Indeed, it doesn't appear to have been left by the hand of a giant. That is a bit far-fetched. Wasn't it supposed to be a... Yes. Luke, let's look around a little more. Is there anything in this part that grabs your attention? Professor, from here I can't see anything strange other than the car. In a situation like this, we need to zoom in, Luke. Zoom in. In case we're something that's too far away or is hidden behind another object, we can zoom in to see it more clearly. When you see something interesting, use the magnifying glass to look closer. When the magnifying glass turns blue, it means that something important is there. By zooming in, we may just be able to uncover some new clues. Oh yeah, more tutorial stuff. Okay, I'll zoom in right now. If the magnifying glass turns blue, just touch the area. That's it. Give it a try. So we obviously see the car. And did I really screw up that one game? Oh, it's fine. I see it right now. So yeah, you can go back to any of your puzzles and make sure you got it right if you wanted to. So close that up. So that's blue. So let's zoom in. Hey, that's Tatch's hand. It's about the same size as the handprint on the car. Do you think the car hit that hand when it crashed? That's a possibility, of course. However, the handprint on the car is a right handprint. Really? Right hand? Oh, it is. Just barely. This is my left, but that's kind of how it looks. That's probably a little better, isn't it? Right hand. Well, the spear is right hand, which means that couldn't be where the handprint came from. Quite right, my boy. And it would certainly appear that this is more than a simple traffic accident. What could have happened if the handprint was made by the statue? Sure, the statue could have moved. I'm positive there's some kind of secret behind it, and whatever it may be, we can be certain it's related to the witch that took Espella. I think so, Professor. How else could this kind of accident have occurred? If you investigate more closely, perhaps we'll find some clues. No, we should first head back to see the inspector. Really? But you always seem to say how unusual it seems. Well, yes, but however, there's one more subject about which I'd like to ask him. Oh, what's that? Not a what, my boy, but rather who? Who was in the car when it was crashed? That's the way to turn your thinking around, huh? Ah. Well, since now we need to go back to Chemley, we're going to move. Oh, we're just there. Unfortunately, in order to do it, you have to actually click the one location to get the right data. So we'll go back to the riverside. Oh, that's a beautiful river, by the way. So what do you think? No simple accident, is it? I'll bet this one even surprised the great Layton, hasn't it? Without doubt, this is no ordinary accident. Yeah, that's how the driver was. He wasn't sure that hurt. He was a real jammy dodge for that one. Jammy dodge. But we're about to take him into custody for questioning. Strictly private, I'm afraid. And Chemley, there's something I'd like to know. What's that then? The driver's name. Was it by any chance Carmine Accidente? How the devil? How did you get that info? Say the little bird told me. He's something of a lucky yet lucky type, always getting himself into trouble only to miraculously escape unharmed. An acquaintance yours, is he? He attended my lecture a few years back, an outstanding student. That's so. Well, perhaps you should have lectured him on how to stay out of trouble. Yeah, I am for some time. He's a bit of a maverick, that detective. Always sniff out dangerous situations, been poking his nose into trouble. Unlucky isn't the half of it. I'll tell you, I wasn't surprised to find him involved in this ruckus. Professor, that means that must be the incident which Carmine was attacked. Yes, it would seem so. What's this? Know something I don't, do you? No, nothing else, Inspector. I was hoping you might just come up with something I could use. Never mind, now I got the detective. I may be able to bring something from him. I really like to know how such an accident happened. Inspector, this is one other question. Was there any evidence to suggest that Carmine was not alone in that car? What's that? Someone else in there? No, nothing to suggest that. Is that so? Was there anything else unusual about the accident that you haven't mentioned? As far as I'm aware. Wait a minute. We did see those strange people in Halloween costumes. Hello. Oh, hey, Barton, let's have to go. I'll do the talking. Yes, Inspector. Sorry, Inspector. These people in the Halloween costume. Can you tell me anything about them? You're certainly persistent, Layton. To be honest with you, I don't think they had anything to do with it. We saw a group of them loitering around the Tower Bridge. I decided to question them, but when I took my eyes off of them for a second, they just disappeared. I wonder in blazes they were up to, wandering around dressed like that. When precisely was this? Just a moment ago, about the same time you went to the park. Halloween Professor, could it be? I see what you mean. It seems we may have a lead. Thank you for your help, Inspector. Now what's this all about? Well, we've seen how it comes to the right place after all. Well, it seems the witches attacked Espella and Carmine in the park before coming after Espella and abducting her from my office. Following that, they must have made their way from there to the Tower Bridge. We may still be able to catch up with them if we hurry. Let's go. To the Tower Bridge. Oh, more mysteries. Investigation. The professor from former student Carmine Accidente, who gave Espel a letter for the professor, was involved in a crash while they were being pursued by witches. What was he investigating in Labyrinthia? The news of his accident came as a shock, but at least he survived. I would like to have discussed a few things with him. All right. First things first. Back one. Forward one. Forward one more. All right. 3 hint coin, no hidden puzzles. Let's party. I think I remember crossing the bridge once or twice while I was in London. There's no one here. It's puzzling. Normally I expect to see some more people here at this time of day. Night, whatever. Must be the weather. Because no one wants to go outside in this. That could be it. I'm also sensing something of a particular presence there. Professor! Whoa! That made me jump. Look over there. Hello! Well, there's the one. What is this Harry Potter invisibility cloak nonsense? Yikes, what was that? I bet it was one of them, Professor. Let's follow it. Just a moment, Luke. There's something we should review before we go running off. The method of entering a building is a little different to that of regular movement. Sometimes, when moving the magnifying glass during investigation mode, a cursor on more tutorials during investigation mode, a cursor will change to a yellow arrow. This indicates a means of direct entry. You can also enter in while in move mode. Simply touch enter to do so. Let's make haste. Oh, we're not done yet. Here, we got... Oh, right. We got coin to find, man. 2 more. 1 more. Higher. There you are. Oh. There you go. 3 more. What the? The thing just disappeared into thin air? Well, I certainly don't feel that same presence I did a moment ago. Hey, Professor, what's that? That looks like a Spella's cloak. It certainly looks like the cloak she was wearing. So where could she have gone? Look, take a look at that. On the wall, just the cloak. It's a Shrika symbol. Hey, some kind of mysterious pattern engraved here. Indeed, I believe this may demand closer investigation. And yes, entry areas also have their own set of coins. So investigate thoroughly, my friends. Perfect, we're all done. So then we move the cursor to the icon. Do a zoom. What do you think this pattern is all about? Well, I can't say it's a pattern I've ever seen before. Only been an hour? Wow, okay. I thought it'd been short. I think an hour and a half. What no marks like this couldn't mean. What are you doing here? Wait a sec. That figure just disappeared right around here, didn't it? Well, I wish I could. Without a doubt, there must be some kind of clue as to where here to Espel's whereabouts. Let's check it out. Wait, you hear something? Professor? The wall's moving. We'll save after the puzzle's busted. Walled in. The sun shifting had dislodged a number of bricks from the wall. Drag the blocks along the wall and arrange them so the design on the wall is properly displayed. Touch the stylus and slide the stylus to move the hand on the upper screen. The hand can move up, down, left, and right. You can also use the D-pad or C-pad to do it. To remove a block, touch the screen while it's hovering over the block. Blocks will ultimately follow the holes in which they fit perfectly. Use the design of the pattern on the wall to help you arrange the block. Okay. It's a puzzle buster. I love it. Oh. Perfect. This goes... there. Fantastic. This goes here. Bam. Oh, I hate my cursor goes off the screen. This is a very awkward way to move a hand cursor, it is. Okay. Well, I think I have it already. So awkward, but it's working. One more. Got it. Nice and cheesy.
I've already seen the answer. That was indeed an intriguing puzzle.
Fantastic! A powerful tremor begins to resonate within the wall.
Look, Professor! The wall!
Thank goodness I can take a water break now.
Huh. What's this now?
Bro, this be some Harry Potter stuff.
Ouch, ouch, ouch!
Luke! Are you all right, Luke?
Well,
Yes.
it's great on my screen, though. I'll tell you that much.
Huh? Huh? What is this place?
What's a place like this doing behind the wall?
It appears to have been here for some time.
I wonder who could have made this place and why. It's so dark.
I haven't been able to save yet.
Hespella! Professor, we've got to search for Hespella.
Indeed, she could be here somewhere. Although,
So,
Could that witch?
precisely, we should proceed with caution.
Okay.
Alright, we're in a new area. So let's save the game. Fantastic. 1/7 hour. Close. Well, yeah, I can sort of see her legs right there, so... But we got the hit coin to collect first. There should be only 3 in this area, so... Oh. That's gonna be a thing. Me moving my mouse off the screen. Well, I can't move back, so I guess that's all of them. Something wrapped in a piece of cloth. What can it be? There she is. Professor, over there. What's this? Quickly, let's get her on our feet. It's a puzzle? It's another puzzle. A simple one. Espella's hand has been tightly tied behind her back. Quickly, untie her. Which rope, A or B, will not result in a knot when both ends of the rope are pulled at the same time? This is a selection puzzle. It's pretty simple stuff. So I'm gonna flip the screen. All right, untie the knot. So, I'm going to guess as B. Let's see here. If both ends of the rope will not... Basically, what will result in... Okay. Got a lot of puzzles this week, don't I? B.
I've already seen the answer.
Oh, wrong screen. Sorry about that.
Joy of solving puzzles.
Correcto. You did a spell of free. Just what exactly occurred here? Spell, are you alright? Mr. Layton, it's really you. Mr. Layton, you really did come rescue me. Of course, as I said, it's the duty of every gentleman to save a lady in trouble. Thank you, Mr. Layton. It's my duty too, as a defensive gentleman. Professor, I think they're coming back. I don't sense any immediate danger, but be sure to stay on your guard, Luke. Right, now let's hurry up and leave this place. There's no escaping them. Carmine tried many times to lead me away from the witches. But as you can see, we were unable to escape them for long. Oh no, what should we do, Professor? That was creepy sounding. Here they come!
Oh no!
That figure from before.
Professor, I can hear something. It's coming from the end of the corridor.
Just as I thought. Mr. Layton, if we stay here, they'll find us.
This is bad.
Thank
Professor.
you, voice
They're getting
line. It's
closer and
great.
closer.
Please, at least save yourselves.
Don't worry, there may be a way out of this. I have an idea. Please, leave this to me.
All right.
There's not much time, so listen carefully.
I think we'll go in the cutscene power now. Or not. Professor, they're nearly here. There are a lot of them. Okay, we should be all set. Let's get going, Luke. Oh, cutscene mode. The bridge is coming up.
Hand over the girl.
Must be the boss. Oh, I'm old res. Nice. Nice work, Luke. That's where Spella goes.
Mr. Layton.
What a brave man you are.
So you enjoy
No.
playing silly little tricks?
Well, it seems you underestimated us.
I like it, G.
You didn't think we'd just give ourselves up, did you?
So tell me, just who
are
are
you?
you, witches? And why
Okay.
are you so determined to capture Espella?
Fools.
Well, sometimes isn't she?
It's yourselves you should be more concerned about. Do you have any idea of what it means to involve yourself with that girl? It would seem not.
Well, that sounds mean.
The pair of you have unknowingly walked right into the middle of the story.
Uh-oh.
The middle
This
of the
little
story.
story.
You will soon see what I mean. With your very own eyes.
And she's gone.
Professor, she just disappeared.
I can
I
tell.
wonder what she could have meant by that.
I
Hmm.
don't know, but I have a bad feeling about all of this. Do you think she's just trying to scare us because she lost?
At any rate, we should try to reach a speller. I know where that ship was heading. Let's head to the port and meet a speller when she arrives.
Right, and then we can give her back this book. Huh?
Uh-oh.
Professor, the book! It's...
Vibrating. Cutscene power. They're in the story.
Isn't this us, Professor?
Surely not.
Here we go again. At this point in the 3D software, you actually be able to see the background sort of shifted along with it. Nice. To be continued. Well, obviously we're not done yet. Come on, we just got started. We're not done yet. No way. Do I want to save? Oh, yeah, I love to save. Thank you. Oh, more cutscenes. Oh, that's a blue badger again.
Who's there? Is somebody there?
A beat
It's
stick.
probably nothing, but
Ooh.
hey, what are you doing?
Oh. An old pipe. Badger. British badger. A weird woman and a speller? What the heck was going on here? Part the tools. Prolonged part dose. English turnabout. So now we'll go back into the territory we know we're familiar with. And I'll be able to skip a lot of this. I'm feeling queasy. Come on, Nick, just like she said. Maya, what do you mean? You're such a warrior. I knew you'd get all jittery before the trial. Not like that. I just didn't expect to have to stand in a foreign trial. Yeah, I don't know. We don't know much about the court system here. The legal aid attorneys would like this to be an exemplary case. That makes you an exemplary attorney. Hope you don't infect any British lawyers with your nervous attitude. You're making it sound like I'm a virus or something. This guy's name is Wright. He's a defense attorney. And this is my FA, my assistant of sorts. Of sorts? I guess that explains why she's dressed up like that. But it's a long story and we don't have the time. Shut Maya down for any more spirit medium shenanigans going to play, huh? We come to England on a legal attorney's exchange. I'm acting as a rep for the American Legal League. You know, they probably sent you because you don't ever seem to be busy. We weren't supposed to stand in court, So we thought of it like a vacation. Well, here we are, as usual. We've been dragged into a strange case. Hey, Nick, so what are you supposed to try all about? What if it's this? Look, check out the paper. Didn't Barton or Chemley mention something about odd cases in the newspaper? Yeah, look, there's Barton, there's Chemley right there. Elusive jewel thieves at large in London. Scotland Yard on red alert. Ooh, wouldn't that be cool? Ugh, Maya, don't get your hopes up. We're here on an exchange. It should be a simple textbook trial. Really? London's a big city. What are the odds of us getting a case like that? Well, that's boring.
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
Yay, voice lines. Cutscene.
How do you do? I am Miss Darklaw, teacher at the Alcott School for Young Women.
Mm-hmm.
Espella, this man is your
Wait.
defense lawyer.
Espella? What is she doing in school? It goes outfit and... Oh, she's in a trance.
Pleased to meet you.
She's in a trance. Come on. Eye that blank and body that wavy. Come on. She's kind of like... You can sort of barely see it. Phoenixwright, attorney law. Pleased to meet you. I'm Phoenixwright, your attorney. Pleased to meet you. What's with this girl? Can't you hear me? Is this girl the defendant in today's case? That's correct. She's the pupil I'd like you to represent. She's pleading guilty, so there's not much you need to do. Pleading guilty? I just accept the punishment proposed by the prosecution. But what kind of request is that? Espella, what were you accused of? Have you not received the case materials? No, we haven't. We weren't told anything. My, forgive me for this oversight. Here, this is the case file. Attorney, defendant, the court hearing will begin now. Please proceed to the courtroom. Okay, well then I trust Espella to you. Wait, what? No way, I didn't have time to look at the case file. Espella, please be a good girl and don't cause any trouble. Yeah, she's in a trance and it's not funny. She should mumble.
I'm not a witch.
Interesting thing to mutter. What did you just say? Chop the fence, let's not keep everyone waiting. Sure, let's go for it. And so another trial begins. And just another way, I got no idea what's going to happen.
All right, let's do it, Nick.
Voice lines, they're so glorious. I'm gonna like go full. I'm gonna pray every time I hear a voice line because it's good for my throat.
The court is now in session for the trial of Espella Cantabella.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
This guy looks familiar.
How about the defense? Are you ready?
Let's see. Nope.
Yes. Well, I guess you could call it ready, Your Honor.
But both are ready, are
I
they?
hear it's your first appearance in a British court.
Well, yes, that's right.
The Legal League of Attorneys Exchange, was it? Sounds like fun. Hope you're enjoying the sights. You can take it easy today.
Who is this?
Don't worry, Prosecutor Flinch will take care of everything.
Lynch? Why does this guy remind me of someone?
He's treating us like amateurs, Nick.
Oh boy, this looks bad. Can I really defend this girl?
Can we at least get the court materials already? Come on. I see. Well, since this is your first case here, I'll ask you a few simple questions to make sure we're all on the same page. Oh, yes, that's fine by me. Time to sink or swim. Answer my question then, Mr. Wright. What is the name of the defendant? Espella Cantabella. That'll be Espella Cantabella, Your Honor. That's correct. Ooh, first hurdle. I see you're terribly proud of yourself for answering that basic question. Move on to the next question. What is the nature of the offense? What crime is Espella accused of? You know, Espella seems like a timid girl. You think it's something minor, like some shoplifting? Maybe. I wouldn't call it minor, though. It can't be anything major like that large-scale jewel theft. Please answer the question. Can you name the 2 offenses? Did she just say 2? Think, what other petty offense could it be? I don't know, I'm just clueless about this case. We haven't told anything about it. My, could it be that our steam visitor left his common sense back home? All the evidence is in the court record. Have you forgotten that, have you? We have not. That's it, the court record. That's right, that's what you all refer to, the court record. Touch the court record icon to view it at any time. Click. Alright, let's see what we have here. Police records. Suspect Espella Cantabella. Charges theft and assault. Note, inflicted light injuries. Medical report. Light injury. Laceration to the back of the head. Hit with a long, blunt object. Profiles. Espella Cantabella, defendant, school at Owl Coat School, pleads guilty. Yeah, right. Dog law, my client and Espella teacher, Owl Coat, for school for young women. Yeah. Yeah, I must have my mind. Must be the nerves. Okay, let's check it. Already did. Right, defense, you had enough time to ponder my question. What is Miss Kell being accused of? Theft and assault. Well, according to the case outline, it was theft and assault. Indeed, what disgusting crimes. Is that correct, defendant? Yes. No kidding, she didn't look like a violent girl, at least not to me. Now that that's settled, Prosecutor Flinch, please briefly outline the case for the court. Yes, Your Honor. What we got? The incident took place on a small freighter, moored at a harbor in River Thames. The freighter was carrying goods away from London. The defendant illegally boarded the ship and tried to steal some of its cargo. But she was discovered by a crew member and captured by a security guard. So she was caught red-handed. And she violently resisted when she was found by the crew member? Violently resisted? Indeed, she picked up a steel pipe and hit the crew member on the head. Sounds vicious. So that's the assault she's accused of. And what did the defendant attempt to steal from the freighter? A stuffed toy, Your Honor. The Blue Badger dolls. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's the Metropolitan Police mascot, PC Badger. Oh, Nick, I want one. Yeah, see, that mascot had made a career for itself in England. Who would have thought? I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm going to try, but I'm not going to be the best at it. I think we all have a clear picture of the incident now. The process may begin. Call this further with us. Please bring him in. There's something fishy about this trial. And there's something even fishier about my client. There's an ounce of expression on her face. I better keep my eyes wide open.
Witness, state your name and profession.
Here we go again. Witnesses being weird to prosecutors.
A ship is always at risk at every hour, minute, and second. That's where I come in.
Eh?
I am a peacekeeper, the one and only guardian to an otherwise defenseless ship. The name Smiles. Johnny Smiles. Security Guard Supreme.
Oh my god. I can smell the ham all the way from over here. And the man is pulling a bond. Yeah, according to the police report, the witness was patrolling the freighter on the night of the crime. Yeah, I was patrolling the freighter, and my expertly trained eyes leave nothing unseen. I'll go blind if you keep smiling like that. Very well, Mr. Miles, we'd like to hear your testimony. Describe what happened during your night patrol. Yes, Smile. Yes, sir, Smile. Giant Smiles reveal all. Witness testimony. We've done this a million times. Patrolling on the night of the crime. That night, I went on patrol as usual. Z-Z-Z-O. I can latch onto some suspicious noise that come from the cargo hold. I sprinted at full speed to the cold. I was too late to stop the blow. At the moment, I captured the criminal expertly. Within seconds of the house, jobs there was nothing out of order of the crime scene. Okay. And so the woman you arrested was the defendant, Espella Cantabella, sir. And as per standard patrol procedure, all lights were on, you clearly saw her. Is that correct, Mr. Smiles? Yes, sir, I am an expert after all. Huh? Just mean he hesitated for saying that. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Yes, sir. Talk like the guy now. Let's see how skilled our visiting barrister is. Yes, by the way, Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Our cross-examination should be the same as anywhere else. But just in case, would you like to have it explained to you? No, that's probably just the funky... Listen. No, thank you, sir. No, thank you. I'm fine. I press the state witness on all suspicious statements and gather info. And when there's contradiction, I present, just like I always do. Okay, let's do it to it. Defense may now cross-examine the witness. Oh, it's green this time. Alright, so if we need to, we can slap the hit button to get a hint out of the game. We also have our usual press and present. However, if we screw up and present the wrong bit of evidence on the wrong statement, then we lose one of our points here. Once all 5 are dead, just like the first game, we lose all credibility, are held in contempt, and are kicked out of the course, and we lose. I haven't usually acted as a single pick, a pack of pick rests as well, so it can be a final score, game score too. That is very true. It was my first game. Okay, I went on patrol as usual. So what does that mean? Hold it. What? Z-Z-Z-O? Ah, that's right. It's not something you know. It'd be not being a security professional. That's our special jargon, how we speak about all the time in our trade. Let me get it straight, Mr. Professional. You're using letters to tell time. See, ZZZO stands for 2220, which is 10:20 p.m. Right, so 10:20 p.m. That's very accurate. How are you sure about the time? Well, that's when the TV show I always watch in the security room ends. TV show. I meant to do the rounds at 10 p.m., but for a pro like me, that's just a guideline. That doesn't sound very professional. Anyway, they'll patrol the ship like I always do, like I do every night. Your Honor, if I may, what is it, Prosecutor Flinch? I'd like to get the event, set the event straight. It has been a half an hour, so I'll save. While we're referring to this crime scene photo, let's save the game. Ding dong. There is a bot for that, yeah. Well, it's referring to the crime scene photo. The defendant and the crew member were invited in the back of the cargo hold, is that correct? Yes, sir, they're around that emergency light. Some items are spilling out of the broken crate. Indeed, that crate was broken by the defendant with a steel pipe. Incidentally, the item you can see spilling out are stuffed toys of visiting London's own police mascot, PC Badger. I see. The crime scene photos shall be added to the court record. Lovely! And every time we get this, we can review the evidence on the fly. The witness may continue testimony, but we're gonna look at some stuff first. So sometimes you might get a bit of information that where it says details. So I'm gonna click that. Now switch to the top screen. You can look around with a magnifying glass to see what else is there. So let's see what else is in this scene. I like this. An expert security guard saw the incident in the cargo hold while doing rounds. My keen ears latched onto something suspicious noises coming from the cargo hold. Alright, tomorrow I'm gonna work on that. Rush.
Hold it!
Hold it. And when you heard these noises, you immediately found them suspicious? That's right. An expert of my caliber can always tell when a noise is suspicious. When my smiley son starts tingling, it means there's a crime taking place. So you can tell us more about the noises you heard. That's right, the sound of two women fighting. Naturally, it sprang into action. And I arrived at the crime scene in the blink of an eye. In other words, you went to the cargo hold because you heard strange noises. Is that correct? Yes, that's about it. I'm back to where I started. That didn't help, did it? I sprang at full speed of the cargo hold, but I was too late to stop the blow.
Hold it!
The blow? Defendant Miss Cantabella hit the crew member with a steel pipe, did she? Yeah, that's right. I opened the door of the cargo hold. The defendant struck the victim's head. Had I arrived a second earlier, I would have gladly stopped the blow of my own head. I don't think a second would have made much of a difference. Don't take the expert too seriously, Maya. The witness saw the defendant deal a blow. Is that correct? Yes, sir. I expertly witnessed the crime with my very own sparkling eyes. Is that so? I see. Captain expertly. There's honestly, I could press it. How many hats do you have? Did you claim the assailant was defending against Cantabella? Precisely. Naturally, she had a bet and a hope, seeing a security pro like myself join the scene. She dropped that steel pipe she's holding to the floor of the clank. I see, I see. That's what a guilty person would do in that situation. Exactly, Your Honor. No need to continue this cross-examination. I established there's nothing out of order at the crime scene. Wait. This guy just literally just... Nothing out of order. Are you utterly serious? There's this. Boxes are strewn open. You think a crime scene would be that problem? Take...
Objection!
Objection indeed. You're saying that there's nothing out of order in the hold. Well, that's a bit funny. Yeah? The point is, one of the crates in the cargo hold appears to have been tampered with.
Objection!
Objection! Well, the defendant must have smashed it with the pipe. Nothing odd about that. Please take a look at the crime scene photo. There's this broken crate where the fight took place, but also... There's another crate here that seems kind of strange, don't you think? This crate, sitting quite a distance away from where the fight took place, appears to have been forced open. Isn't this sort of the thing a security guard should immediately notice? You testify that you established there was nothing out of order on the crime scene. So how come you didn't notice something so obvious? Huh. Order! That's certainly a serious oversight. Particularly for someone who claims to be an expert.
Objection!
Whether the witness is an expert or not, bears no relevance to this case. What matters is, he saw the defendant hit the victim with a steel pipe.
Hold it!
What you just said? I'm afraid I can't let that slide. Excuse me? I'm next to God. Focus, thorough, precise, a true professional. To prove it, I will testify once more. Oh, great. Here we go again. You're dying to know why I ignored that one crate, huh? What? Very well, the witness will continue testimony. What do you think he'll come up with, Nick? Who knows, but I got a bad feeling about this, though. What did he actually see? Okay, let's see here. See how that looks, huh? I'm gonna start live adjusting the sound system because I'm trying to fix something here. It's only natural that I missed the other crate. The lights were in the car went on. But of course, I had this. A guard's best friend is a trusty pocket torch. The emergency light was on, so it was so dark, so it wasn't so dark I can see. I saw a girl stand right in front of the crew member as she attacked. And there was no one else in that room. I'll plus to that later. Yeah, Johnny's word for it. Wait a moment. The security company claimed that the lights were on during the patrol. Yes, that's the official procedure, you see. But those lights controls can be such a pain that... Wait, no, not that... I mean... The truth is, the expert like me doesn't need those lights to do his work. Not when I got this. The focus being my trusty torch cut through the darkness like a laser. The witness will refrain from pointing the torch in his direction. Justin may be blind, but I'd rather not be. Oops, sorry, Your Honor. This trusty torch shall be added to your court evidence. Security guard smiled, always torch. Security guard smiled, always on patrols, covered in chocolate fingerprints. Ew. Ew, what is this? What is it, Your Honor? This pocket torch is covered in something sticky. I think my sweet little bite has been up to some mischief. Your chocolate. Sticky fingerprints all over the flashlight. Ugh, I don't look at me, I'm not touching it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. So yeah, we have new evidence in our inventory. Alright, what do we got? What I saw. It's only natural I missed the other crate. The lights on the cargo hold went on.
Hold it!
Hold it? According to the rule, the lights have to be on. Is that right? Don't spread news, but between you and me, I'm not very good at the light controls on that ship. Even if an expert like me has the laws, you know. So he just neglected his duty. Didn't you say before you're focused, thorough, a true professional? Yeah, that's true, of course. Always focused, thorough, and precise, except when I cut the eye corner. I need to be a well-balanced professional, you know. Yes. Even Flint looks unsure how to handle this guy.
Hold it!
A guard best friend, you mean that flashlight? Oh, here, the flashlight. It's a pocket torch. Ever watch crime drama? Torch lit night patrols and all that? Oh, I know. This is going easy. ladder, step ladder argument, level 4. I always thought it looked so cool, and that fact, that's why I became a security guard. Really? That's a unique reason. By the way, what about the chocolate smudge in the light? Or torch? Oh, well, the guard has a torch in the right hand and a chocolate bar in the left. Really? It's like an emergency ration. I'm so hot and security should attend to melt. So a flashlight covered in fingerprints in his sticky right hand.
Hold it!
An emergency light. The defendant and the crew member fought under that light. Yes, there it is in the back of the room. Yes, sir, that light was faintly lit up by the little red light there. The red lights are on the picture. Well, yeah, switched them on before the cops came. What? You know, with my bright career, a slightly different take on the rules. After all, I am an expert with all the details. You're an expert, right? An expert at bending the rules. I saw the girl stand right in front of the crew member that she attacked.
Hold it!
And you saw that clearly? Yes, sir. I got there, opened the door, and bam, that's when I saw it happen. I felt it in my shade. They spoke to me. Johnny, you're looking at crime here. Huh? Wait a second. You were wearing sunglasses? Yeah, what kind of security guard without a pair of shades? These babies are a part of me. Wait, you were patrolling with afraid with sunglasses on? Of course I was. Whatever I do with style. Is it a bit of vanity crime? Don't you wear your specs for the same reason? No. I wear them kind of short-sighted, have you know. You had that. So Johnny has sunglasses on in a dimly lit room. You see, man, actually managed to see anything. Let's check the court record. There might be a contradiction in his testimony. Yeah, good. There might be a contradiction, huh? Continue testimony. Present. Well, okay, there's a couple things you could try presenting. Wait. Hang on a second. We're gonna be a dope and sage scum. Now I'm a little happier.
Objection!
Nope, got it wrong. If you get it wrong, obviously this happens. That's not fair to the judge. Darn it, I do not like that. Let's see here. How do I have to reset it? Guess I have to reset the emulation. Oh, wow. Okay, that resets everything. Okay. Save scummy. Continues. This one. Yes. It's cheaty, but honestly, it's a simple thing. When you reload the game, you always get like a little preview of what happened last time. Okay, so we're back on this one. So we tried that. She said contradiction here. Blasting in the back of the head. I think it's the medical report, but let's be sure, huh? Because my memory's shot. Table of contents. Back. 1, 2. Okay, so I think I presented out on the right statement with the wrong item. So, hit last thing to the back of the head. Long blunt object. This is probably it.
Objection!
There we go. That's better. You sure the defendant was standing right in front of the crew member. Absolutely, they're facing each other the whole entire time. Well, that's weird because it clearly contradicts its evidence. What do you mean? According to the victim's medical report, the blow was dealt to the back of the head. The back of the head? Do you understand now? If they were facing each other, there'd be no way for the victim to be hit from behind. Yes, sir! Oh, corner music. Can you offer an explanation for the contradiction? Yes, explain yourself. This is the first time hearing of this. Yes, sir. It's chocolate melty. Ew. It's strange, isn't it? I'm totally sure they're fighting face to face. Ugh. I swear there's melted chocolate bar on it. I had to toss it. It doesn't look like he's lying, but then... Hey, Nick, look at me. This clock being in over the head in court. But what are you doing, Maya? I was just checking if I could hit you from the back of the head while you were facing me. Doesn't seem doable, especially for someone as vertically challenged as me. How about you keep your little dangerous little experiment inside that head of yours, Maya? I kind of like living, thanks. Please, you fell off a cliff and came out with a cold. At least we learned a couple of things. First, that this witness is unreliable. And second, that the prosecution didn't investigate this case properly. If my gut feeling is right, there's much more to this case than meets the eye. Now it's my chance to... What should I do? Plead not guilty or wait and see? We're pleading not guilty. Come on, man. Your Honor, the defense asserts once more that the defense, Spella Cantabella, is innocent. What? The foolishness. Just who do you think you are? Anyways. Waltzing here with your ridiculous assumption. Balderdash, I say. That's not how it was supposed to be. I'm sorry, what? Not how it's supposed to be. A staged court case? Good grief. In light of this new development, the court's opinion is the defendant is no way clear of suspicion. However, the witness's testimony has been proven unreliable. That's more like it. It looks like I'm starting to window the judge.
Objection!
Oh, God. Don't forget that the defendant admits all charges. Surely he'll get beyond doubt.
Objection!
The defendant is just a schoolgirl. You can't go on her confession alone. So far, we have established only one thing. That Mr. Smiles is neither an expert nor even a reliable witness. Cold. Ice cold, man. Oh, poor guy.
Hold it!
Oh, he's coming back at us again. In my long 6-month career as a security guard. Wait, what? Just 6 months? Never has my professionalism and expertise been questioned. Isn't 6 months barely past the probation period? Yes. Not even a year. You're saying Golok there is innocent? In other words, she didn't hit anyone? And that she didn't steal the toy? That's so, Mr. Lawyer? Yes, at least we have yet to see any proof that she tried to steal it. Got you there. Huh? What? Got me how? I have a decisive piece of evidence. The proof that the girl is trying to kidnap PC Badger. What? What? You do? Even Flint is shocked. When I see the girl at the crime scene, she was having glass in her hand. She didn't seem to notice. And what would that be? It would appear to be PC Badger's tag, Your Honor. Now to mention, this mascot does have some sort of ill-fitting tag attached. What's this engraved on tag? Is that an address? Oh, you mean an address written on there? It would appear to be the Scotland Yard's and their telephone number. It's Scotland Yard's mascot after all. That's an idea. This tag has been ripped from one of the PC Badger toys? Yes, sir. The suspect was caught in an act of nicking this very toy. The tag was ripped off during the fight. What the tag is? What we have here is the site that evidence that she was trying to steal the cargo. No way! I wasn't expecting evidence like that. Who does?
Objection!
I was never informed of such evidence. If you had this in your possession, why did you hand it into the police? Sorry, Mr. President, I am an expert at what I do. And my expert advice to myself was I could keep this as my secret weapon. So I waited for the right moment to single-handedly sell this trial. Single-handedly sell it? More like make a big mess. Looks like Flinch and I are both in a charter war now. This tag is vital evidence. It will be added to the court record. Ugh, this guy. Smiles. Right, let's take a look at this real fast. Torn tag. Tag torn from PC Badger. A spell is clasped in her hand when seized by Smiles. Yes, Prosecutor Finch? Your appearance in this court was very unhasty side affair. That's true. They call for the attorney association came out of nowhere. Perhaps, in all the confusion, the quest for your client escaped your attention. We were not instructed to accept the sentence proposed. Something this director did say something about that before the trial. She pleaded guilty, essentially to accept the punishment proposed by the prosecution. That's what you were told, asked to do. You are convinced of all your skills, so your good name would not suffer. Why not simply admit the defendant is guilty and call it a day? So they asked the wrong guy to do that. What did you say to that, Mr. Wright? Depending on your stance on this matter, the court may now pass the verdict. My stance? This is something I don't think that's something I don't even think twice about. Keep it going. We gotta play a game. The defense request for the trial continue. What? The defense stands by as assertion that Espella Cantabella is not guilty. Very well, Mr. Wright. If that's your desire, then I too should have a request to make. Your Honor? Yes. The prosecution called this second witness. Second witness? Hey, wait a second. What about me? Come on, guys. Don't forget about Johnny. Let me start off on the top. No detail about it. I suggest you leave the witness stand and go back to witnessing your crime on television. Yes. Yes, sir. Goodbye, Mr. Good God, that guy reminds me of Larry. Oh. I believe a break is in order. The court will now adjourn for a 15-minute recess. Mr. Flinch, prepare your witness. Is that understood? Yes, Your Honor. The defense had no objections. Looks like Flinch finally got serious about the case. That means the real game starts now. To be continued. Yeah, right. We're doing this. We're finishing this case up tonight. We've been only had in 2 hours yet. Do I want to save? Yes, I would love to save. Ugh, glad the first part's over. That witness was quite a character. I bet he loved to be one. In a crime drama. He ended up making a comedy, though. I hate if reporter Spella found guilty because of his shaky testimony. But at least now it looks like we might be able to get Spella not guilty. Ugh. Yeah, I hope that cheered us up a little bit. Oh, Darklaw looks mad. I forgot about her. She's reading my newspaper. Even she doesn't look pleased. Oh, it's you. I appreciate your efforts, Mr. Wright. Thank you. But why don't I understand your drive to win this case? My drive? This is not the time for your personal ambitions. I told you before, didn't I? That if Bella is pleading guilty, they should accept the proposed punishment. This incident has already been settled between our school and the police. But Miss Darklaw, a spell could be incident. Believe me, it will be in Spella's best interest if you end the trial as soon as possible. The more this trial drags on, the more traumatic it is for this poor girl. I'm sorry. She may be saying that she's guilty, but is she? Really? In any case, Mr. Wright, we don't want our school being shoved into the limelight because of this. So if you could please refrain from picking at the mean deals such as a toy, get the trial over with quickly. This is your client's wish, Mr. Wright. I understand. I'll do my best. It's a relief to hear that. Let's go, Espella. What the heck was that about? You've been busting up butts in there trying to prove Espella's innocent. And she expects us to give up now? Why are you yelling at me, Maya? But when you think about it, Darklaw is acting very strange. Her own people are trying. She just stands around reading other people's papers. You know, what's she so big at reading about anyways? There's nothing about a spell in the paper. She's checking the soccer scores or something. Evidence! Maya's newspaper. The front page article is about the jewel thieves in London. Break's almost over. We better go back in. Lynch looks really confident about that new witness. I'm a spell defense attorney. I'll stand by her no matter what. Here we go again. The court will now reconvene. Prosecution, is your witness ready? Of course, Your Honor. Bailiff, please bring her in. Doesn't it look like the chick who got clocked in the head and fell over? Witness, state your name and occupation.
My name is Olivia Aldente.
I'm not going to read it like that.
The warm winds of the Mediterranean Sea carry the spicy scent of a seafood stew.
Not my flow. Yeah. Oh. Every 2 hours. Oh yeah, feel that. Every 2 hours, folks. Every 2 hours.
A hot Sicilian stew that soothes the hearts of sailors braving the raging waters. Blessed be the Sicilian cuisine and il nostro mare.
Yes, Miss Aldente is employed as a cook on the ferry where the crime happened. A cook? That's it's just entirely wearing Miss Aldente. This is her work outfit. It gets very hot in the kitchen, you know. I think I just did that, but sure, I'll save. So what did the paper just got? So they did something new. Yep, okay. Let me play the change after that chocoholic guard. He got my nose. Nice to see the judge being remain impartial. Miss Aldente discovered the defendant in the cargo hold when she went for supplies. She's found Espella? That would make her the crew member that Johnny saw fighting with Espella. That is right, Mr. Wright. Miss Aldenti was the first person to discover the intruder. Then she's the victim of assault. Hit with the steel pipe. How cruel. If only I had my precious kisses knife with me at the time. Okay, that's pretty slick. I have shown her exceptional cutting skills. Nick, look at that. She's the expert potato peeler. You better watch out about her. I'll keep that in mind. Well, we will now hear your testimony. Describe to us what happened in the cargo hold. Just checking a few things. Why is that my self-portrait? Certainly, gladly. Witness testimony. When I found the girl. I went to the cargo hold to check the supplies. It was past 10 p.m. And I found that girl, hiding and clutching one of the bizarro toys. She managed to run away, so I tried to stop her. Then she grabbed the pipe. She's short, but she fiercely swung the pipe at me. I tried to dodge, but she hit me on the head. I blacked out for a few minutes, and that's it. According to the medical report, you suffer a laceration to your head, correct? That. It's covered by my chef's hat, so you can't see it right now. But when I shot my veggie, it hurts when the rhythm of the strike. Sympathy from the judge. Sounds most terrible on Dante. I should have been more careful, but she looks such a little Piccola girl. Olivia's much taller than Espella. Yeah, Espella's about the same size as you. I may be short, but I'm well proportioned. That's what matters. I am not going near that statement with a 10-foot pole. Your Honor, the prosecution would like to present the decisive evidence that proves the defendant's guilt. Huh? This is a photograph of the defendant's fingerprints on the steel pipe. As you see, the fingerprints are very clear. They are left by the assailant. They have already been examined and be found to be those of the defendant. Well, that solved it. It's undoubtedly decisive evidence. What? The fingerprints on the spells? Just put your inquisitive mind at peace, Mr. Wright. There were no other fingerprints. This photograph shall be added to evidence. Okay, so that's a spell of fingerprints on the pipe, huh? That looks so weird. Hold on. I need a stick. All right, let's do a zoom, huh? All right, so apparently Espella cracked the chef over the noodle with an old big old steel pipe, something like this. Well, I'm looking at my thumbs, and that's not really the right position of. More like it was like this. She held the pipe the wrong way. It's kind of hard to club someone on the head like that. It's awkward. She's not the right height, so that's something to keep in mind. The finger and thumbprints are kind of funky to me. That's why I want to double check it on my real time. All right, back to Right. Clicking back out. Book. A click. Yeah, have I not warned you, Mr. Wright? Further examination is but a waste of time. We just examined it, we just already kicked your decisive evidence straight in the pants. Nick, what do we do now? Evidence completely close to Espella. We're pleading that Espella is not guilty. And if she's innocent, then this witness is lying. All we need to do is expose that lie. Gotta think straight and focus on finding the truth. And what ship's a dip? When I found the girl, I went to the cargo hold, checked for supplies. That's fine. I found that girl hiding, clutching one of the bizarre toys. Let's see. Let's push on that. And this bizarre toy she was holding was none other than PC Badger, was it? The girl held in a tight grip, like a Seahawk holds its prey. And you're certain it's a defendant? It was kind of dark about it, but I swear I'm not saying it was her. The witness was engaged in a face-to-face fight with the defendant. Even if the room was poorly lit, there's no doubt she would recognize her assailant. Found home PC Badger. Did she intend to steal it? What did the witness do upon discovering an intruder? She made us to run away, so I tried to stop her. Then she got the pipe. She's short. Okay, this. Keep pressing. I don't care about that first statement. Defendant tried to escape? She had nowhere to run though, so she was at the far end of the room. I really could catch the chickens like that try to run from the knife, so I caught her rapidly. And when you caught her, things took a violent turn. Yeah, she was so small, you know. You would think she had that in her. There's a steel pipe propped next to the wall, right next to her. Was this the pipe for the picture? Yeah, she picked up and held it in both hands, and then she short, but she just swung the pipe at me.
Hold it!
This is the statement made the next one too. You sure the defendant has swung that pipe at you?
Objection!
We know it's the defendant because her prints are found on the weapon. As you can see, she held the pipe with both hands, just as the witness stated. A spell of fingerprints. That's some hard evidence, but then again... What is it, Nick? There's something about these fingerprints. Oh, it sounds like you're onto something. Don't get decided, it's just a hunch. These prints, they don't look right to me for some reason. A spell swung this pipe and hold it in both hands? In any case, pray tell us what happened after the defendant took a swing at you. That statement's really sussy now. She hit me on the head. Okay, but okay, that's the end of the statement. Alright. Last press, and then I'll try presenting where I think it's supposed to go. That is still a cool trick. That is so... Hibachi girl type. You're positive there was no one else at the crime scene. Yep. The cute guards that they walked in nonchalantly. Now that I think about it, the door suddenly opened and I turned towards it. That's supposed to be when I got it. So it is her fault. Oh, I was having my revenge. They say my special spice blend is too strong for human consumption. I don't think he'll ever be able to taste chocolate again afterwards. Creepy. She's saying while smiling. That's scary. So when I came to, the guard boy already captured the girl. Alright, so statement 4. So it's the when she swung the pipe that's poking me right now. This. How does she swing the pipe like this? So I'm gonna present here.
Objection!
Yeah. You're claiming that the defendant swung the pipe at you. Well, that's impossible. Why do you say that, sweetie? The defendant's fingerprints were found on the pipe. However, there's a contradiction here. Contradiction? Impossible. It's the most interesting. Well, the defense shall explain. What in the position of the print? What in the photo is the contradictory testimony? The position. It's the position of your fingerprints, Your Honor. No, the position. According to the witness testimony, the defendant held the pipe like this. In order to hit the pipe on the head, she raised the pipe like so. That is precisely what she did. Boom. And then she struck him above. But here's the problem. Think about the fingerprints she have left as she done just that. The fingers and thumb in the wrong order. What do you get out of this, right? Look closely at the way I'm holding the pipe. In this situation, the fingerprints would look like this. The thumb is above the other fingers. Indeed, there's no doubt about it. How not take a look at the fingerprints that were actually left on the pipe. Goodness, the thumb is below the other fingers. What? That's right. Miss Aldante, what is it? Had the defendant attacked you as you described, the fingerprints would not have been the other way around, which means something's not right in your testimony. Order! What is the meaning of this? These fingerprints were submitted as decisive evidence. How come this contract was not brought to light before? No. Miss Aldente, what do you have to say about this? Well, that's spooky. Is there a lobster or a shrimp going through the air there? Excuse me, Miss Aldente. No, I'll bring the full sweetness of the sweet potato. Use a pinch of salt. Interesting, right? You use salt to make something taste sweeter. I'm not following here. I remember it now. It was the other way around, not as you expected. Huh? I'm sorry, I got a bit confused. You know you'll hold the pipe like that. But she's small and the pipe's so heavy, she held the other way. The other way? Not like this. She held this way. Objection, yeah. But you testified she fiercely swung that pipe at you. I'm telling you, I got confused. Olivia's sorry, okay? How'd you mistake the way she held the pipe? She was right in front of you. Oh, why do you go fry an egg? What does it matter if she held it one way or the other? You couldn't call a slightly salted sweet potato salty potato because you'd still be a sweet potato no matter what you add to it. So the defendant attacked the witness holding up backhanded. It seems a bit unnatural, but it doesn't make sense, I suppose. Indeed, there's no problem with this evidence after all. Does the defense agree? If I agree there are no problems with this evidence, we'll be one step away from losing the case. There's gotta be a contradiction somewhere in that fishy testimony. Could Bella have hit Olivia holding the pipe backhanded? Prove the contradiction.
Objection!
Yeah. Objection. Miss Aldente, I'm afraid that you're in a pickle now. I don't see why. Adding a pack of lies to a testimony can turn things very sour for a witness. It would seem the defense is prepared to prove his claim that there is a contradiction in his witness testimony. Correct, Your Honor. I'll try. The defense shall now present its evidence to the court. The evidence is... Oh, wow. What is this? Its contradiction to the assertion the defendant hit the pipe holding pipe backhanded is... light laceration. So... light... Okay, so the only thing I really got, it doesn't help me. That don't help me at all. That doesn't help. That's just stupid. Doesn't really help. It's just nothing else. This has gotta be it. Present. Well, take that. This Aldente, you previously testified that you're using that hat to cover the wound you received in the assault. It's no for Cinderella to cover up things they don't want her to see. That's not all. You also described the defendant as little, as you call. That is to say, Miss Cantabella is, at the very least, shorter than you. I've grown tall and healthy thanks to the one of Mediterranean sunshine. Let me ask you then. How did a girl short you, holding a heavy pipe backhanded, manage to crack you over the head, or crack you over the back of the head? I say it's impossible. The fingerprints on the weapon show the defendant held it backhanded. But even if she didn't, it's highly unlikely she'd be able to hit Miss Aldente's head like that. Well, order! I will have order. What is the defense getting at? Objection! Here we go again. Even if it's highly unlikely, it cannot be proven it's impossible. Miss Cantabella's fingerprints were found on that pipe, Your Honor. Nothing can change the fact that it was the defendant who held the weapon. That is so. Does the defense have any comments? I can't deny that. It's clear that Estelle did hold the pipe. She held it like this, right? Why would she do that? It'd be hard to hit anyone like that. Hold it right there. It's hard to hit anyone like this. Maya, when she holds it like that, it looks like this. The court recognizes the validity of the prosecution's argument. Objection, sorry. The fingerprints on the weapon prove that it was used by the defendant. Objection. The defense fingerprints may be on the pipe. However, that doesn't prove she hit anyone with it. Objection. Not, and what else would she pick up a steel pipe for? Objection. Objection. Oh, I think I got a pretty good idea. Well, then the defense may elaborate on this idea. What I say next will turn this trial around. The defendant's fingerprints were left on the weapons when she tried to defend herself. Well, naturally, she held the pipe with both hands when she stopped it from coming down on her head. Stopped it? With both hands? That's right, like this. Please take another look at the photo. These are not the fingerprints of an assailant, but rather the fingerprints of a victim who was defending herself. Which brings us to the conclusion that Miss Cantabella didn't attack the witness. She was in fact a victim, desperately trying to defend herself. This cannot be. And Miss Cantabella was a victim. Who was the real assailant? There's only one person who could have done it. The only other person at the crime scene was Olivia Adente. It was you, wasn't it? Oh, now we're cooking with the corn and gas. Order, order, order. If I cannot have order, the court will be adjourned. Be quiet, all of you. She's starting to sweat. You just don't quit, do you? Allow the lawyers to get the chop. How about I show you my nice enough clothes? Have you lost your mind, Wright? The witness is the victim, not the assailant. There are no fingerprints other than the defendant on the weapon. Objection! Right back at you. Look at the witness's outfit. She's wearing gloves. That's why she left no fingerprints. Ah! You picky sea urchin. Well, here we go then. But you cannot be sure she was wearing gloves that night. Objection! The witness has called this her work outfit. She must have been wearing it when she was meant to check supplies. Oh, you devious lawyer, stupid as an eel. It's because of me. It was me because I had gloves on. I just thought it was only me wearing gloves. She's the only one in the courtroom wearing gloves. There was That guy, the guard, he was wearing gloves too. Oh, was it the previous witness? Well, that's a uniform by regulation. See that guard, Johnny, he was wearing gloves that night too. What do you say to that, Mr. Wright? Since you were claiming that the assailant, the person had gloves on, that would make the guard suspect as well. Could Johnny be the culprit? Impossible. For a couple of good reasons. First, he's no expert in anything. And secondly, he had a really bad he's a chocoholic. Anyone with gloves could have done it. Did you just say that? No, I didn't. It does seem possible the guard could have done it. He was wearing gloves after all. It has been a while since I saved, huh? Sorry, this is a system I'm using for emulated games, and I just showed you guys I already have a copy of the game. I mean, I literally have a copy of the game. Our Warriors. This is my... I don't play games unless I have a copy of them. That's my rule of emulators. The only time I think that rule has been broken if it's multiplayer and I'm playing with other people. I just say they own it. I'm afraid that's impossible, Your Honor, and I have proof. You do? Fascinating. Let's see the proof if you really have it. Please enlighten us on why Mr. Smile cannot be the culprit. Provide the proof. Sure. The torch.
Take that!
Take that. Mr. Smile is, to put it nicely, is what you may call a free spirit. There is no guarantee he would follow the rules and wear his full uniform. And this evidence proves he did not wear gloves. Wait, don't throw that filthy torch at me! Will someone please wipe the chocolate off this evidence? No, Your Honor, the chocolate is the evidence. What? Mr. Smiles is snacking on a chocolate bar during his patrol. That is why his flashlight is in the starry state. And covered in his chocolatey fingerprints. Therefore, we know that he didn't wear gloves when he was patrolling the ship that night. Rule breaking, chocolate loving Giant Smiles was not the culprit. Well, what? That's ridiculous, I say.
Objection!
Yeah, the defense has made point out a possibility. The call of this witness a criminal without actual evidence against her is preposterous.
Objection!
The prosecutor's duty is to clear what doubts there may be regarding the defendant's guilt. And I have demonstrated that there is, at the very least, a possibility that the witness is not telling the truth.
Objection!
At the very least, Isabella Cantabella is not innocent. As corroborated by a PC badger of the toy that she attempted to steal. What was that? Did Lily just freeze for a second? Prosecutor explained to the court about the toy, this new piece of evidence. This is the stuffed toy the defendant tried to steal that night. One of his legs would appear to be missing, the poor thing. This happened fellow PC badger as the witness and defendant were fighting. The captain of the fray reported the damage after the defendant's arrest. So this is the stuffed animal that Olivia snatched from Isabella. I see. The court would like to hear the witness's testimony regarding this evidence. Witness, your testimony. That poor eel. Excuse me, witness, you have been asked to testify. I'm so very sorry. I got a little upset from all these accusations. I'm not used to this being called a liar. Ah, yes, no, natural. Don't worry about it. It's all that slimy attorney's fault. Why do I feel like an eel on a chopping board? The witness will now testify. Tell us how you treated this toy from the defendant. Gladly. Oh, a little swimmer. I wonder what she's saying. I don't get it. Whatever she said, I'll make sure it's the last time she said it in court. Witness testimony. Here we go. I wrestled this toy back from that thief and gave it to the police. When I found that girl, I thought I couldn't let her get away with our precious cargo. Naturally, I had to get that toy back from her first. Its leg got ripped off though. But there's no way I could attach her to the pipe. I was holding the toy in one end. I don't remember much about that when I was hit, but I got the toy back at least. Ah, see, what a commendable attitude going to let the cargo. I may not be a security guard, but I'll do what it takes to take our ship. I didn't do much to the good in the end. This badger is way too down to be sold. These levels are made in a workshop in London. We transfer down the river and distribute the shipment as we go. They should go in bizarre toy though. Now that's something cute. What about the fingerprints? It's a soft toy after all, so no use fingerprints could be lifted. Well, that's unfortunate. Regardless, the court accepted the evidence. Really? The toy a fellow tried to steal. One of his legs ripped off during the fight. You know, it still has it tagged. So if that's the case, where in the world did this thing come from? The defense may now cross-examine. I wrestled the toy back from that thief and gave it to the police. Okay, that toy. This toy.
Objection!
I object to that toy in that statement. I'd like to confirm just one thing. The stuffed toy you submitted to the police, is this the one? Yeah, that's the one. No doubt about it. I'm sorry, but if that's the case, things simply don't add up.
Objection!
Just what is it this time? What's the problem with this toy? The defense must have some basis behind these claims. The court would like to see some evidence. Alright, of course. Evidence in court. The evidence that this is a contradiction is within this toy. The tag. The evidence is this. Is this the tag that was hanging from the badger's neck? The tag? This is the evidence received earlier from Mr. Smiles. When I see that girl at the crime scene, she was clasping this in her hand. She didn't even notice. And what would that be? It would appear to be a PC badger's tag, Your Honor. Strange, isn't it? Something was definitely ripped off this plush. But it wasn't its leg, it was the tag. You noticed that too, Miss Al Dente. Is this stuffed animal that Miss Cantabella is holding when you found her? Is this the stuffed animal that Miss Cantabella is holding when you found her? Then why is the tag still on it? That's another one. Order! I have an order. What? Hey, you tasted looking prosecutor over there. What? Yes? What's this about a tag? You didn't tell me anything about that. Sure. I do safe. It's no use blaming the prosecutor. He didn't even know the tag existed either. Remember, Smiles kept... I have not been informed of such evidence. If you had this possession, why did you hand it to the police? Fire, Mr. Prosecutor. I'm the expert at what I do. And my expert advice to myself was I keep it as my secret weapon. I cannot talk tonight. So I wait for the right moment to single-handedly settle the trial. For better or worse, this tag existence has only recently come to light. Neither the prosecution nor you, Your Honor, knew about it for this trial. But then, why is there a tag on this toy? How come this toy has a tag? The answer is simple. There is a tag on this stuffed animal because the toy was swapped. There's only one possibility. With Al Dente, beforehand the plushie into the cop, he swapped it for another. Yeah. Out comes the eel again. Listen to yourself. Why would you do something like that? Ridiculous. That's right. That time must be a fake. A fake? Why would you think that? The chocolate people must have been trying to frame me. That's what it is.
Objection!
Mr. Smiles had no motive to do something like that.
Objection!
No motive. He doesn't require much thinking when it comes up to one. He wanted attention. Yeah, what he said. The guard lied to show off. That's all there is to it. The giant produced bogus evidence to draw attention to himself. It's impossible. It's necessary, but impossible. You know. I don't actually. I'll dice you like an onion. How many deaths has that Ben taken? Anyway. Was Mr. Smile lying? There's an easy way to find out. What? How do you plan to check it? By checking the fingerprints, of course. According to Mr. Smile's testimony, when she sees Miss Cantabella, she is holding the tag in her hand. Therefore, her finger should still be on that tag. Good. He's on fire tonight. Bailiff, have his evidence investigated immediately. That was awesome, Nick. We almost got it now. Mr. Fletcher, I have a question for you. When you searched the crime scene, did you find toys without a tag? Well, no, we it did not seem necessary to investigate quite so thoroughly. But at the very least, I can tell you that all the toys in the crate had tags on. Excuse me, Your Honor. Was it, Mr. Wright? It appears that no stuffed animal was found without a tag. Which means that it still may be hidden at the crime scene. Your Honor, the defense requests that it should be searched thoroughly this time. Send a forensic team there immediately. You're requesting another search?
Objection!
What? Sure, you can't be serious. Whether the toy was swapped or not, it doesn't matter at least. They are all just the same. They are all the same. Any one of them will do. It's fine. That's exactly why it's important. All these plushies are the same. There's no need to swap one for another. And yet, why is the witness getting so worked up about it? That's just... I had a feeling there's something odd about this case. Stolen plus stuffed animal, and assault connected to it. There had to be more to it. There had to be another crime on the surface. Nick, this is it. What should I do? Request that search. Your Honor, the defense insists on a search. So a plushie without a tag be found on the ship. Then there's a strong possibility this case will be resolved.
Objection!
What the... Where'd you get the tuna?
You can't! No, you can't search it again! You just can't!
We're searching again, Sweet Cheeks, but... Witness. Miss Al Dente. Why did you swap the stuffed animal? And why are you so afraid of having the ship searched? PC Badger holds all the answers. She's about to have a breakdown, isn't she? I say, Mr. Wright. Could this be that you already know the reason behind the swap? Of course, I don't have any definitive proof. But when it comes to pointing out a possibility, I might have something. Very well then, let's see some evidence. Do you have any evidence that explain why Myth Dente is against the search? Alright. Nope, 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 nope. Maybe? Nope, nope. Hey, baby! Take that! There's a certain article in this newspaper. Elusive jewel thieves at large in London. Scotland Yard on red alert. That's weird. Give me a second. That did not play. Why is that not? Why is everything just not half working sometimes? The heck? Did the application default get knocked loose again? Give me a second. There. Maybe I'll fix it. Let me try it one more time.
Hey, listen!
Better! I was wondering why it didn't play out. Oh wow, explosions. Many explosions! Oh, that robbery. I have heard about it, of course. A group of thieves robbed a jewelry store and made about 50 pieces of jewelry. Many 3 valuable stones were stolen as well. Scotland Yard under great pressure to find them. All packages out of London are being scrutinized by the police. What does it have to do with our case? Nothing. I beg to differ. The jewel thieves took place in London. And that's where our freighter picked up his cargo. But it can't be. Witness. She's caught. That night, you discovered the defendant in the cargo hold. She was holding one of the plushies. You knew you had to get it back. You gotta get it back at all costs. But why go so far for a mere plush? And there's only one possible reason. You couldn't afford to have the police discover what was inside of it. Pop. Oh. Oh. I heard her being, well, slapped, but I never heard her being fish slapped. We have just received a report from the investigating the crime scene. This toy was hidden between a storage unit and a pipe. Without a tag. The toy has been cut open and the contents examined. And this is found inside a pink diamond worth approximately 100,000 pounds. Ooh. We have also received a report from the crime lab. The defendant's fingerprints have been found on the tag. Do you have anything to say, Miss Al Dente? Ow. I lost, didn't I? So, you are a... Yeah, I'm one of the I'm one of them. I'm one of the jewel thieves. My role is to get the loot out of London. The police never checked the regular shipments from that workshop. We decided to take advantage of that blind spot. Indeed, the regular direct delivery service had been overlooked by the police. Pop, because that workshop produces the very mascot representing the police. The other crew had nothing to do with it. I used the ship, that's all. It was you who hid the jewels inside the plush. There was one jewel in each toy. I was carrying them away one by one. The defendant happened to pick one of these toys up. I had my heart stand still when I saw that girl in the cargo hold. Whenever I was free, I stood guard in front of that room, and yet she got in somehow. So there she was in the room with the loot, one of the toys in her hand. So how did Espel get in there? I don't know if she was trying to steal the toy or what, but I had to get it back from her no matter the cost. Then I handed in a different toy. Made it look like I was ripped in the fight. It would have been over for me the cost found any of the jewels. But wait, who was it in the end? Who hit Olivia? Oh, I almost forgot about that.
At first, I thought it must have been that little girl that hit me.
That's why our testimony is so
But
on
no,
that.
I don't know.
You don't know?
No one else was supposed to be in that room. But what if there was someone in the shadows? Some mischievous person hidden in the darkness.
Well, that's gonna add the creep factor pretty hard. This was a most unusual case. It cannot be said that all mysteries have been resolved. But it's become clear that Miss Cantabella is innocent. Well then, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. It would seem that I owe you thanks for helping us see the truth. No need to thank me, Your Honor. I was just doing my job like I always do. Is that really the smartest thing you can come up with? And Mr. Flinch. Yes, Your Honor. This trial was part of the Legal League of Attorney Exchange program, wasn't it? May this trial serve as a lesson for you too. Is that understood?
Ooh. It is as you say, Your Honor.
What are the eyes?
Don't look. Without my glasses, I can't see, and I don't want to be seen. Where are you?
Why do we always get the weird ones? Well then. The court has reached its verdict. I pronounce the defendant Espel Cantabella not guilty. Yes. Well, that's gonna get Dark Law jumping out our throats. But we did it. Congrats, you did it, Nick. Yeah, thanks. I guess I should be happy. She ain't. But Dark Law's cold gaze staring daggers through me. Thank you, Mr. Wright. You were better than I thought. Had I known earlier, I would have asked you to prove and spell innocent from the very start. I'm glad you're very happy with the verdict. Espella, come and thank Mr. Wright. Now that's a familiar book. Thank you, Mr. Wright. Glad I could help. Hey, Espella. What's that big book you got there? Oh, please forgive her. She's a bit shy, you see. She's very fond of books. At any rate, now Espella can return to a peaceful life at a boarding school. So all thanks to your hard work, Mr. Wright. Now, please excuse us. We have some formalities to attend to. Oh, yes, of course. Mr. Wright, you were truly outstanding in that courtroom today. Farewell. Oh, it's finally over. No, it ain't. You know, something's still bothering me about the case. The person who hit Olivia. Where'd they go? That's true. We don't know who actually hit Olivia. If it wasn't Espella, there must have been another person at the crime scene. But neither Olivia or Johnny saw anyone else. The room was dark, save for an emergency light. I'm sure someone hid in the shadows. And Johnny was wearing sunglasses. I may he saw anything at all. He missed all the clues, so it's not much of a stretch to imagine he missed the perpetrator too. How about we head back now? Okay. Let's go check the Tower Bridge while there's still no daylight left.
Oh.
Oh, voice.
What is it, Maya?
There, on the couch. Isn't that Espella's book?
It is.
It is the book she was holding. We should return it to her. Hey, Nick. Let's see what kind of stuff Espella likes to read.
Oh,
Just
that's
quit
not
it,
it.
Maya.
I think we're all tired of that.
Labyrinthia, huh?
Hmm?
Uh,
Huh?
Huh? Maya, look!
Huh?
oh my, here we go again.
Nick, look, that's us, isn't it?
Here we go again. So now both parties are have been poofed out by the book. To be continued. That's next week's job. I'm gonna work on getting the sound fixed too. I can't get the volume balanced at all. So you get 150 for just clearing it, and then you get an extra 350 and an extra 250 for every credibility you kept, for a total of 400 every time. So we're going to save, and we're done. Okay, pause the BIM. Cool, I saw that. All right, back to the camera. Oh, I have to go. All right, that was a pretty chill night. I think I now understand why. It's fine. Anyways, let's see who I can raid. If anyone... Oh, no, I did not mean to... I clipped it. Let's see. Oh, that's going. How long has it been going? About almost 3 hours? Okay. I haven't raided him in ages. All right, yeah, we'll do that. Okay, let's get that set up, huh? Okay, so GRAD_God. Okay, we're gonna raid GK, who's just doing some tabletop simulator with Uno attached right now, which is okay. I'm cool with that. And I raided him in quite a while, so let's get that going. So, thank you guys very much for watching the very first chunk of the Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright 3DS game playthrough. This is the first time I'm doing a 3DS game on my PC. I again showed you the emulator, the proper file of my 3DS live, so there's no objections. It just makes it easier for me to stream. So, other than that though, pretty good day today. We got a good start. We got the prologue out of our hair. We got a lot of groundwork to cover tomorrow, next week. And yeah, so if you haven't done so already, drop a follow on my channel to know when I go live next time. It's the simplest way to keep my content, and it's just good. If you're watching a VOD or watching live, yeah, or on YouTube. I have 3 offline. The Twitter account where I post scheduled updates and go live and thank yous. I got a Discord server where I chat most offline. And I have a minor IT service in there if you need help with it. So please submit tickets if you need it. And I have a YouTube channel where I post the VODs. So that's going to be interesting to dump the YouTube. I hope I don't get nailed for that. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with my next new game of the week, which is the game I talked about a lot during while playing Mega Man 4. Boktai, it's on your hand. So until then, see you next time. Have a great night. Bye.